YouTube family. I feel like the best way to get into a rhythm of uploading every day, or at least every other day like I used to about a year ago, I really need to be uploading something that I truly love and enjoy, which is why y'all are seeing some Super Smash Bros. Gameplay right now, because I absolutely love Super Smash Bros. As I always say when I upload, it brings me back to that childhood, playing with everybody in the neighborhood, 4 controllers, 2 of them broke, just see what happens. It brings back all those memories. And Nintendo does a great job of keeping what works and adding a few new things in that don't completely change the game. I love that. But, I feel like Kingdom Hearts is probably my favorite thing among things, um, which is one of the rare things that actually gets kind of put above Super Smash Bros. And Dragon Ball Z is the same way, but there's no active Dragon Ball Z deal that's actually good that I'm interested in right now. So Dragon Ball Z and Kingdom Hearts are pretty much the only things that are above Super Smash Bros. In my mind as far as my favorite things. So I mean, this is truly something that I really do enjoy, and it's why I wanted to bring y'all this gameplay. I'm going to be bringing y'all even more in the days to come. But what I wanted to talk about a little bit was, I know I'm not the greatest player, and usually I'm not in most of the games that I enjoy. Except for Dragon Ball Z games, and I plan on being extremely good at that Dragon Ball Xenoverse game, so I'm excited for that to come out. I'll be literally upset if I'm not like blowing people out of the water like I used to be able to, but enough about that. See, Dragon Ball Z is taking over in my mind now when I'm trying to talk about Smash Brothers. Whatever. Anyway, I'm not that particularly great. I do like to try to be better than most, and I feel like I'm somewhere around there. So I kind of want to just kind of talk about my strategies and what I think is probably the most important thing as far as doing well playing online, or even playing locally with your friends. And like I said, I'm not the greatest. I'm probably not even as good as I was in the original Smash Brothers game, but I do well by my own standards. I'm usually in the top 2, and to me that's good. So the single most important thing, in my opinion, is not dying. Now I know that sounds crazy, I know that sounds stupid, not in the sense of not being true, but in the sense of, why the hell do you think you're giving us any advice or any tips by telling us not to die? We know that, Grumpy. Now I'm clicking off your video right now, actually, because you wasted my time. No. The thing is, a lot of people think that you gotta run out and knock everybody out, but the way they set the stats up here, and the way you actually win, is that ratio. So it really doesn't matter. You could sit on the side of the stage and just not die and let everybody else kill each other. And ultimately you could win that way. See, generally I play a slightly conservative, a slightly patient, but really opportunistic style of gameplay. And if you kind of pay close attention, I generally had very, very high damage at most of the during certain parts of the gameplay, and that's good, because what that means is people are beating my ass, but I'm staying on the stage. And what happens is, you stay on the stage and you don't get penalized. So if you do get a kill or two, your kills really mean that much more because you haven't died. I've seen matches where people go 5 kills and 5 downs as well. And at the end of the day, that's a score of 0. So if I kill 2 people and I only die once, I beat you, pretty much. And that's what I feel like is more important than anything. Just staying on the stage. And that's one of the reasons why me and my friend can't do well together, or he'll get a bunch of kills. Like he's starting to use Ganondorf and starting to get good with him, but he cannot stay on the stage for shit. Now I know some people are a little better with recovery. Like I know Little Mac has an extreme, like he can knock out pretty much everybody very quickly, but he can't recover for shit. So if you can get fucking Little Mac off the stage, you pretty much got a KO. But what I have noticed with at least my character, and I'll start playing with other characters as well to truly verify this, but 9 times out of 10, if you regain control of your character before completely exploding on the side or the top of the map, 95% of the time, once you regain that control, you can get back on the stage. You know, it's usually not a matter of you controlling your character and not being able to make it back. Most of the time, as the moment you get control of your character, if you can time it right, you can get back on that stage. So that is my advice to you all. Try your best to really stay on the stage as much as possible. The higher damage you have, the better it looks like you're doing, because people are hitting you, but you're not going anywhere. So try those things out and let me know what y'all think in the original Grumby. I'll see y'all later.